everybody, it's Ms. Strickland here again, and I've got a special guest here today, my sister. Her name is Kelly.
Hi.
And I'm so excited she is going to be joining us today because we are going to be showing you all today some family drawing games. When you're doing your family drawing games at home, you can do it with a sibling, like how I am here, but if you've got more people at home, like there's 5 people at home living with you, everyone can join in on the fun. So it doesn't have to just be 2 people. You could have 5 people, 6 people join, 75, well maybe not 75, that would not be social distancing. So keep it, family size is good. Whoever's at home. So with that, let's have some fun and let's get started. So for this game, you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. First thing you're going to do with your piece of paper is fold it in half. And then once you fold in half, you're going to fold it in half one more time, just like this. Now, once it's folded in half twice, you're going to open it up. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles that go across. All right, so once you have that, you're going to fold up those rectangles so you only see the first one. And then the first player is going to draw the head of your creature. So it could be a person, it could be an animal, it could be something made up. You choose what the head of your person creature is going to be. And then once you draw that, you're going to pass the paper to the next player, fold it open one section, and the next player is going to draw the next part of the body of your creature. For example, like the torso, arms, wings, fins, and so on. Once you have that, then the next player, or if you're only playing with 2 people, the first player, will draw the third part, and so on. So this game is called Line, Shape, Color, Oh My. And so the way this game will work is this. Someone's going to start and that person is going to name a shape. So for example, circle. And then all the players will draw a circle on their paper. And then the next player will name a different shape or line. For example, zigzag line. And then you're going to draw a zigzag line on your paper. Keep calling out lines and shapes throughout the game, and then at the end, you'll get to color in your picture as well, and then you'll reveal your pictures to each other and see how everyone created a different drawing, even though we all heard the same lines, shapes, colors, all those things. We still created a different artwork, which is pretty cool. So that's how to play this game. So I'm going to play it with my sister. Again, you don't need just 2 players. If you've got more people at home, you can play with as many people as you have. You'll need a piece of paper, of course, a pencil, and if you do have things to color with at home, like markers, crayons, color pencils, you can do that at the end as well. All right, so you don't want to see each other's papers, so make sure your player is not sneaking here. So this is how we will do it. So I'll call the first shape. We'll do circle. All right, so after you've drawn your shape, then the next player will choose a shape or a line or mark.
Triangle.
Triangle. Fancy. A curved line.
Another curved
Woo!
line.
you fancy, I see. Alright, so we are done drawing and coloring in our amazing pictures. So now we're going to reveal our designs in 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we did. Oh wow! Look at that! That's cool.
I like the colors.
See, that's pretty creative. She took all the shapes that we said and created an actual like bird or an actual thing with those shapes. So that's pretty cool. I took it a little more abstract, so I just did a bunch of different shapes and lines on mine. So
But you made a pizza.
I did. Yes, I heart pizza. It's on my mind, I guess. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So this is a neat little game because everyone will create something different. I took it a little more abstract. She actually made something with it, so everyone can do it a little different. There's no right or wrong here, and they both look awesome. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Have fun.
We need a pizza.
So a still life is a drawing or picture of objects. So for example, like fruit and flowers or any other objects you might find at home. And artists draw and paint these sorts of things to help with their drawing and painting skills. And so I wanted to also show you, if you're interested in taking art in middle school and high school, these are some of my drawings that I did in middle school and high school of still lifes. And these are projects where artists really learn to develop how to look at objects and draw them. So for this little game, what you're going to do is grab some items you have at home. So it could be some of your favorite foods, a shoe, a toy, whatever you've got, a book, anything that you can find. Put it together into a little display, and then you're going to grab a paper and pencil, set the timer for about 5 minutes, and you're going to draw whatever you see in that display. So if you can only get through one object in 5 minutes, that's okay. But try to do whatever you can draw, whatever you can see and draw. And then at the end, you can compare with everyone what you drew and how they look different, how they look similar, and what your thoughts on it. So have fun. What might also help when you're drawing is to look for the shapes. So whenever I did still life drawings, they always told us to look for the shapes that you see in the objects. So like in a shoe, I might see like more ovally shapes or curved lines. You know, look for those shapes and lines that you see to create your object. And don't worry if your picture does not come out perfectly the way you want to. This is not about being perfect. This is just about learning to draw and just having fun with it. So don't worry too much if it doesn't look exactly the way you want to. It takes practice, and that's what this is for. It's kind of like a practice drawing game that everyone can enjoy and have fun with. And of course, if you want to go a little bit longer with your drawing time and 5 minutes was just not enough time and you want to keep drawing, of course you can keep on drawing. 5 minutes was just kind of an option for you to see what you can draw in that amount of time. So once you finish your still life drawings, take a look and see what everyone drew. See what some people really focused on drawing and maybe what other people didn't. And, just compare and contrast each other's drawings and see how interesting and different everyone's looks.
Well, that's it. We had so much fun drawing today, and I hope you did too. Stay safe and happy drawing!